Okay, so I'm a big fan of these Arca Swiss receivers and Arca Swiss plates because you can have them on all your cameras and then everything is interchangeable. Every camera can go on every tripod. Here's a jib here that I had this one on the front of. But the problem with a lot of these Arca Swiss receivers is they only have one mounting point and they're not particularly heavy duty. So I get a little nervous sometimes, especially if you have them in a high stress spot, like I'm going to show you the tripod in a little while here. That takes a lot of load. I'm going to upgrade to one of these. This is the Kessler Kwik Release, KWIK release, and it is a heavy-duty Arca Swiss receiver on steroids. And you can see there it has multiple mounting points, and in this case I'm mounting it on the Kessler Pocket Jib Traveler, I think they call it, their compact jib. And it mounts using these screws that are included and that Allen key that's included, and it mounts in those recessed holes there 2 mounting points. So I'm going from the one mounting point that you saw in the first clip to 2 mounting points here. So this should be much more secure. It's not going to twist on the jib. If you've got like a fluid head on there and you're putting some torque on it, it's not going to twist on you. So I think this is a big upgrade. And there are very few of these heavier duty Arca Swiss receivers out there on the market. You would think a bunch of Chinese companies would be making them, but go on eBay and search. Good luck finding them. This one's made in the USA by Kessler, and you pay for it. It's $130, $140, somewhere in there. But it's one of these things that it's very well made. It's going to last you forever, and as long as you keep using Arca Swiss, everything's going to be compatible with it. So here you can see I mounted it on the front of the jib, and I'm going to be able to put all my cameras on there. This is just the little RX100 Mark IV, and I just wanted to put something on there just to kind of test it. And you're supposed to be able to clip them in there, but I'm just going to slide it in from the side. It was easier. But once that thing is locked down, once you push that lever and lock it down, that camera absolutely is not going anywhere. And so all of my cameras that all have Arca Swiss plates on them will be able to go on this receiver. I'm going to do a video maybe later in the week showing how I use all my various Arca Swiss connections between various pieces of gear. And there's a close-up look at this fine, high-quality piece. Of course, for the money, it should be high quality. But again, this is one of those things that I think once you buy it, you're going to be able to use it for years and years and years and not have any issues with it. And the last thing you want is one of these Arca Swiss receivers to fail and your camera to hit the ground. That could be costly indeed. So there it is, the Kessler Kwik Release. And I think it's a thumbs up. It's well worth the money. If you have a camera that's somewhere where it's in a high stress situation, where it might come loose, if you got a fairly heavy fluid head on top of this thing with a fairly heavy camera on top of that, I think it bodes well to have something that is going to be secure and you're not going to have to worry about it. So there you go. I'm not going to have a big load on the end of this jib. It only has a 10-pound limit. And there's the jib folded up, by the way, showing you that it still folds up fine. But it's nice to know you have overkill as far as your mounting situation, that it's not going to fail. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.